Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Non-League 2 Premier League here with Bath City. Another big fixture considering we believe we're going to be in some form of relegation battle this season. Last episode we played Crawley, who are down in 24th, and we did get a good 3-1 win. We're now playing Shrewsbury, who are down in 23rd. I feel that if we win this next game, we're all but clear of relegation, considering the points we are picking up. Not bad form this season. 5 wins, 5 losses, 4 draws, and exactly 0 goal difference compared to Crawley, bottom of the table without a win. It's looking positive for us this season. Another game that's came thick and fast. Like I said, 4 games in 10 days are happening, and it's all about making sure the squad is rotated. One player I'm going to bring in to the starting lineup is Byron. Byron's been moaning he wants game time, which I actually believe is fair enough. He is one of our better centre backs that we actually own alongside Sassy. Parcel's not been getting much game time, and I'm tempted to bring him in here at left back, although he doesn't appear to be available this game, which is fine. Alvin Jones on the bench, ready to take place of Akpan in the starting lineup, mainly because Akpan just gets shattered by halftime every single game. We seem to have quite a weak bench here. Diot I'm ready to bring on, potentially for Peak. And Keto Diawa I'm looking to take off for Peak. That's going to be my starting lineup. Apparently Parcel must be on the subs bench somewhere. So untick these. There we go. There he is. Jack Batten is getting no game time. Do I put him on the bench? Baldwin actually is a player who's been moaning. He has not been getting much game time. He's just not good enough to be in the lineup, is he? Over the likes of Sassy, who is probably our best centre back in the team. Leading Enterprise South / North. Leading Enterprise North / South. So they're about the same kind of player, actually. So why not give Baldwin a game? Against opposition lower down the table, a few rotations. Like I said, you can see if I was to scan through every player and see what the game says their ability is, majority of them are not good enough for this league. So Casa Grande, Enterprise National, Enterprise North / South, leading Enterprise North / South, leading Enterprise North / South, Byron, leading. These are two, look, good Enterprise North / South. Horrendous. Leading. This guy, Jared Diot, is a youth player. Let's not get too involved in him. Jenkins Davies, good Skybet League 2 player. He's probably our best player there. Everyone else is a leading player for 2 leagues below where we currently are, which sort of shows the standard currently at this club, and the fact that we are grinding out results here, points, is unbelievable, really, considering the lack of talent, I should say. Out of that whole starting lineup, only Brown on the left-hand attacking side is good enough to play in League 2, according to what I've just read through. So we're looking at a very tough season. But it's not always about just what their ability is. It's about how they play as a team, as a unit, do the tactics and formation work. And so far, it's been working for us. And we'd like to keep that up for the remainder of the season. That's a ball to Parsley. That's his 5th goal of the season. Him and Avoki have both been playing very, very well this season. And it's hard to distinguish who my main starter in the team is. But the ball out wide to Byron. He played it back to Baldwin, who's not played a game really this season. With a long ball to Parsley. He manages to just tap that in just over the keeper, just past the keeper, to put us 1-0 up inside 10 minutes. And we've had a very good start to this match. And we see Shrewsbury with the ball now. What can they do? Savage on the ball. Plays it out wide. Forward to Kerr into England. A nice ball out there towards Martin. And Martin will win that. And he cuts inside easily. Squares it to Scully. A good turn. And that brings the game back to 1-1 inside 10 minutes. What a start here to the match for a neutral. An early goal for both teams. And the game, another game looking very 50-50 in terms of stats. Can we go on to win this game? against relegation struggler Shrewsbury. Only one team lower than them in the league, and that is Crawley, who are yet to get any wins this season. And we're almost, 14, 15 games in, no wins. Been a tough start there for Crawley. The newly promoted side here in Bath City have done reasonably well so far for a newly promoted side. Picking up something like 5 wins in the first 15 games. That's a win every 3 games. And it's similar in terms of draws. So every 3 games we're picking up about 4 out of a possible 9 points. Which is easy, more than enough to avoid relegation. Which is our main target for this season. Coming up to half time. No real highlights after those first 10 minutes. Where both sides got a goal apiece. We are going to do a half-time sub with Tilson looking rather tired. Warahurt is going to get onto the pitch, ready for the second half. And he's a very good player, Warahurt, for my team. And we really need to push on the second half. Shrewsbury doing well to stay involved in this game. And the man who's just returned from injury, Diop, injured again. He cannot escape his current injury issues. And that is bad news for a Bath City side. Diop was going to be... I was going to try and grow Diop to be one of the star players in the squad. But he keeps having injury issues match after match. I think this would be his 3rd or 4th spell already out this season. But Foki's going to come on. Sassy's looking rather tired. I haven't really got a centre-back on the bench. So Smith's going to come on. Baldwin, Byron move a bit. A good couple of changes there. A couple of sensible changes. Coming up to about the 65th minute now. Let's encourage the boys out there to try and go out and get something. With 20 minutes to play, we are going to go more attacking. I would love this win. I need this win. Like I said, a team sat at bottom of the table with only 2 wins so far this season. Let's demand more from the boys for these final 10 minutes. I think I've upset them a bit there, demanding more. But we find ourselves with the ball in our opponent's half. A quick throw into Warahurt, to Mitchell, into Avoki. An odd decision to play that pass. I think Avoki should have turned and shot there with the streak that he's been on. Decided to play the pass back, and it's a wasted opportunity here. Jenkins Davies from the edge of the box. 5 minutes to go. He is a bit of a set-piece specialist. And he's going to show you why now. I hope. He's taking his time with it. And he played it short. And Byron has smashed the ball into the back of the net. I did not expect that. The second that Jenkins Davies did not go for goal there, I had no idea what the hell he was doing and why he decided to do that. But it was all planned out. It's a set piece off the training ground. The ball played straight into Byron's feet. He smashed it, took a deflection, gone in, and Bath City finding themselves 2-1 up. Let's go cautious. Let's encourage the team. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Casagrande on the ball. Plays the shot out to Byron, the goal scorer. To Baldwin. He plays that long. And the opposition have won it back. Shrewsbury now. Baldwin wins out the back to Warahurt. To Parsley out wide to Peake. Peake needs to take on his man, which he does. There's options in the box. And there was a foul there. And it looks like that's going to be a penalty. A foul by Clark in the box, just as Parsley was going to get his head on the end of that ball. And I'm expecting this to be Jenkins Davies to step up, which it is. And he's gone for some stupid dink. And it's been saved there by Brook in goal for Shrewsbury. If we concede now, I will not be happy. But it looks like we've managed to see out the game. Jenkins Davies almost was going to be dropped for the remainder of the season if we conceded a goal there. But once again, we scraped through and got ourselves the result. Gerard Diop, 6 to 8 weeks more out. Bath City moving to promotion contention. That sounds scary. Where are we in the league, I wonder? Sky Bet League 2. We are up to 7th. We have reached the playoff spots very early on in the season, only 15 minutes gone. And we've had a very, very easy start to the season. Like I said, we just played the bottom 2 back-to-back. If we look at our run of form this season, for a newly promoted side, our first game 2-1 win, then we went 4 losses in a row, 3 of them being in the league. We picked up a draw against Fleetwood, and the tides turned with a win against Cheltenham, a win in the Furtry Trophy group stage, and a big loss to Chesterfield, which could have derailed us. But a win against Southend Bromley, a draw against Tranmere, Gillingham, Burton, Colchester, with a loss to Walsall in there, and now back-to-back wins. We find ourselves in the playoff spots. The next game being an important FA Cup tie against Salford. If you did enjoy this episode, please do leave a like, please do subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.